think I would. No, I'd for sure say at least the starting 2 receivers from the Eagles are better than the receivers on the Commanders.
It's a toss-up, I'd say.
Toss-up?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's a toss-up, I'd say.
A.J. Brown?
Yeah, Terry McLaurin.
I love Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
He ain't sniffing A.J. Brown.
Yes, he is. I'd say they're pretty close.
I tell you, look at the numbers. They're not. I only know this because I had a big argument. Shout out to my guy Rodney if he is listening. And if you guys haven't already, again, hit that like button. But we had a big argument about Terry McLaurin and Michael Pittman. But, yeah, A.J. Brown, he's a dog. And just keep it real, too, about him. I guess you could say the same for McLaurin for sure. McLaurin's never had a true quarterback. I think Wentz is the best quarterback he's had throughout his career. But
Terry McLaurin, in 3 years in the NFL, has never had a season under 900 receiving yards. Last year, he went for 77 catches, 1,053 yards, 5 touchdowns. The year before that, 87 catches, 1,118 receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns. And his rookie year went for 58 catches for 919 yards and 7 touchdowns. So that makes him a pretty damn good receiver in the NFL.
But I'm telling you, he's not
and I'd put him
A.J.
on par
Brown.
with A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown
as a number 1 receiver.
Let me give you A.J. Brown's numbers then. All right. In his 4 years in the NFL, well, I would say 3 years at this point because this year's still ongoing. 1,000 yards his first 2 years, 8 touchdowns the first one, 11 in the second. The following year, last year, obviously dealt with some injuries. And by the way, too, those are with only 16 games played in year 1. He played all 16. Only 14 in year 2 and only 13 last year. We had 869 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Now, I'd say both of them have had quarterbacks with limited capabilities, but come on, dog. A.J.
Terry
Brown's
played 14 games in his first year where
Yeah.
he went for 919 yards and 7 touchdowns, and 15 games in his second year where he went for 1,118 yards and 4 touchdowns. Those stats are very comparable. So saying he doesn't sniff A.J. Brown is a big reach to me.
A.J. Brown is, I'll put it to you this way. A.J. Brown's for certain better than Terry McLaurin.
I don't know about that.
You're tripping. What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know about that.
A.J. Brown, those first 2 years, I
We
think.
just went over the stats 3 times.
Yeah, we did just go over the stats.
And they're both very comparable.
Your guy, Terry McLaurin, only has 1 year with more yards, and both years, A.J. Brown has more touchdowns on top of the 1,000-yard seasons.
Well, touchdowns are kind of an ass stat. Julio Jones doesn't get any touchdowns ever. Is Julio Jones a bad receiver because he doesn't have touchdown stats?
You talking about Julio Jones now or Julio Jones?
Julio Jones his whole career.
Julio Jones got touchdowns. Julio Jones as of late ain't been the greatest. But Julio Jones is probably getting hella touchdowns. What do you mean? You looking it up right now?
Yeah.
Go see Cams. Spit out these stats.
Julio Jones has never had a season with more than 10 touchdowns. That was his second year. His career, 8 touchdowns.
Go by the year. Huh? Okay.
2011, 8. 2012, 10. 2013, 2. 2014, 6. 2015, 8. 2016, 6. 2017, 3. 2018, 8. 2019, 6. 2020, 3.
Yeah, you tripping. I don't know if you're just argue, but AJ is for sure. But again, Terry's not bad. I'm not telling you Terry's bad. But
He's not
AJ
bad.
is for certain a better receiver.
I think it's debatable. And the stats prove it.
The stats don't prove it.
How? We just read
How
them
did
off.
the stats prove it?
We just read them
AJ
off.
has better stats.
Barely.
But they're better, correct?
Not much better.
Okay.
So I don't
they're
think
better.
it's easy to say he's a better receiver.
It is easy to say.
I'd rather
Spencer.
have Terry, honestly.
He is a better receiver.
I'd rather have Terry.
You're just being stubborn. There's
No,
no
I'm
way
not.
in hell. Chat, make this a poll, sus. Wrap this one up. I mean, but my point being though, Lions contain those guys outside of AJ Brown, obviously, who hell of a receiver. I'd say this too, like AJ Brown's been like the guy, the stud. He's a big body dude. He's just a beast, but held them in check for majority of the part. Obviously, things broke loose when Jalen Hurts is down there scrambling and running around. Will Harris allowed him that 54-yard reception. I'm tripping over.
Also, A.J. Brown does a much better offense. You give Terry McLaurin, Derrick Henry in his backfield, I bet his stats take a jump.
I think Terry's good. I just think AJ's better. Doc McLaurin a better player. I disagree. I think again, look at the stats. Just look at him play. AJ's just a beast of a human being. But I don't know. I'm just not really receiving core. Especially Curtis Samuel. I don't understand. Like, I get last week he did have a big game, but he's been in the league a while, guys. That's the stuff with the Alan Lazard hype heading into the season for like fantasy stuff like that. You know, Alan Lazard's been in the league a minute. He ain't never been like he never been the guy like that. You know,
Alan Lazard is not anywhere near the receiver of either of the guys we just mentioned.
Well, I'm talking about Curtis Samuel.
Oh yeah, Curtis Samuel's a better receiver than Alan Lazard.
Yeah, I'd say so for sure.
Yeah. Devontae Smith, again, it's still up in the air. Devontae Smith is obviously he's a rookie last year, so you can't really chart his career. I think he'll be better than Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, I think Devontae Smith will be better than Curtis Samuel for sure too.
Samuel, yes.
Actually, to be honest with you, his rookie year last year, I think was better than any career year of Curtis Samuel. So I'd say Devontae Smith right now is better than Curtis Samuel. I guess I'd move into this because it was short.